This Wavemaster combination is the filthiest thing that I have ever come up with here in Clash Mini. You guys are going to absolutely love this deck. So let's have a look at the stars first. So first of all, we do have 2-3 Elixir minis. These aren't the main... I mean, they are kind of like, they're all really good minis in this deck. So the Dark Goblin, of course, big damage comes out from the Dark Goblin to carry into the later rounds. So make sure you guys have all of that DPS. It looks like Mr. Skeleton King is going to hide all of his minis so he doesn't show us what he's going to play. But essentially the way this deck works is we have the Swordsman, and the Swordsman is extremely strong. You guys know that they've buffed him or reworked him to where he does 2 damage now per each of his slices, and he has more HP, so there's a higher chance he has of actually being able to get his ability off. But on top of that, we also have so here actually what I'm going to look for, I like to go for a gizmo early if I can, if it makes sense, of course. KO, targeting other gizmos, boost. I don't think it's really worth it in this specific round. So I'm not going to show him our strategy yet because I don't want him to be aware and start to counter or start to like prepare for it. But essentially the Wavemaster now throws whoever's behind him over the top of the map into the enemy spawn. So guess which mini we're throwing into the back of the enemy lines? It is going to be the Swordsman. He gets back there, he gets a lot of stars and upgrades, and then he just starts to slice, right? He's got the shield, he can protect himself, and just find tremendous value in the back to really just carry us. And while they're dealing with the Swordsman stunning, they also have to worry about our Dark Goblin dealing a lot of damage. They have to worry about our Musketeer stunning and slowing down the map. So we have a whole bunch of different stuns, and everybody's just able to stay alive. I'm really glad he won round 2 there, because now we get to show more power here in this deck. So we'll start to line up our setup. Giant Skeleton is going to be the one replacing in the front, mainly because he has a P.E.K.K.A. We don't want the P.E.K.K.A. to be dealing damage to any of our important minis here. So now we're going to go for the upgrade for the stun on the... what's it called? On the Swordsman. We'll put the shield on the Swordsman as well. And now we're also going to rock this Sauna, because I'm pretty sure if our Swordsman... I mean, it's probably going to be the Giant Skeleton that goes down. But if our Swordsman is the one that goes down, then... ooh-wee, that's going to be... he'll come back with all of this crazy boosted damage, just way stronger than before. But let's see how he sets this up here. So the P.E.K.K.A, yep, like I said, it's going to target there. And look at that, Swordsman straight into the back. Unfortunately, though, our strategy is actually kind of getting... I don't want to say it's getting hard counter, but because the Giant or the Skeleton King has that Dissipate, it makes it a little bit harder for our... I'm just getting all the names mixed up. Our Swordsman to find the immediate value that I'm looking for. But the good thing is, in this specific matchup, if he continues to do that, our Swordsman will be the first one to die. He will come back to life. He'll come back stronger with a lot of attitude, and he's going to absolutely dominate. So now that we're going into round 4, this is really good, because this is where this deck shines. Usually if I ever get to round 4, from then on, it's just a win, right? So we're going to go for our Musketeer sniping an extra target to keep those minis back, and I'm looking for the Dark Goblin here to get that infinite attack range. So now I have everybody just sort of sitting in the back, right? We're just all sitting in the back. But you'll see in the later matches, hopefully we run into different decks that don't have the Dissipate off of that Skeleton King, because normally the Swordsman just gets back there, he just gets his ability, and he just starts to stun everybody. The back line just gets stunned, they can't find a way to get consistent damage off, and it works extremely well. But it's going to work well here regardless, because of that gizmo that we have. So we're going to send Boy to the back. The P.E.K.K.A. does not... oh, the P.E.K.K.A. turns around there. So there we go. Swordsman's going to go down. Now he's going to come to our back line with extra damage. And now look at that. The Wavemaster traveling to the other side of the map's going to keep everybody to the back. And look at the Swordsman coming out doing a lot of work. And that whole time our entire back line is just extremely safe. Even though he comes back with a boosted Valkyrie, it's not going to be enough. The Dark Goblin's going to come out with all of this extra damage and speed from the back. And we're going to win that first game there 3-1. So here we're going up against a Countess. So Countess has a lot of damage. The early game is going to be tough. That's just the way these things go. Now I am going to try to see if we can get down. I don't mind. We lose round 1. It doesn't matter what we do here. There's potential sometimes that we win off of an HP race, but instead I'm going to race to try to get that Elixir Collector down. I feel like going for all that extra Elixir will be value. He's running the Witch. Yeah, we don't need a tank. We just need to make sure we want to get that huge Elixir lead. So we'll lose round 1 here. Round 2 we'll get down the Elixir Collector. I'm okay if we lose round 2, because in order to get that down, we do have to boost up our 2 elixir minis. But I just feel like if I get out ahead, I have such confidence in my deck that even if we do get to around 5, he won't be able to stop us. So here, we could actually even just do the Musketeer, because when you actually have a look at, we'll send the Swordsman. Maybe he finds value in the early game, maybe he doesn't. You know, either way, I'm fine with it. But this Elixir Collector will help us get the value, get the Elixir pumping, and it's either going 5 rounds or 4 rounds. I mean, we'll see. Let's see what he's rocking. The Collector's down. He's doing the same with the Collector. My Swordsman's going to get right back there onto the... Even if he doesn't kill this Ice Wizard, the fact that he's stunning it and finding value there is huge for us. Now the Countess is going to get stunned, get double stunned. He might even die. He might even die! The Countess goes down! So the stun on the Musketeer was a very good play. And now the good news here is that our Wavemaster heals a bunch off of these skeletons. So either way, we should be able to win this off of HP. And it's good we went for the Elixir Collector, because a lot of times, I mean, the Elixir Collector, if you have it and the enemy doesn't, you just get to snowball them. So it'll be an even Elixir race. I don't know if I have a lot of stars to complement my minis. So hopefully we have enough stars going down. I'm going to leave my boy in the front, just because I feel like, and I'm actually going to give her the stun duration. We need that infinite range. Yeah, stun duration's key, because if you are not able to figure out a way to stun the Countess, then the Countess will wreak havoc, right? So we'll be able to get some double stuns down on that. We'll send him over into the back again. And once again, I don't mind if he dies. He does his job there. He gets a nice little stun on the Ice Wizard. Ice Wizard's not going to be the one to go down. The stun's going to land onto that Countess, and now we start to fire it up. And yep, all that's left is the Witch. I love the Wavemaster for getting to the back there. We have all minis alive. That's how strong this deck is. You just get everybody stacking up their HP, stacking up the damage, and it's so hard for the enemy team to stop. So we'll look here now. And that was without our buffs, by the way. So now we're going to get some stuns. We're going to get the shield down. The Giant Skeleton in this matchup, because it's not like a front-pushing deck, I don't think I'm going to look for him too much. Instead, we'll go for the Boast on her. And I might even 2-star. I might be going for a 2-star. Let me put... Elixir Collector doesn't matter here. I want to go for a 2-star Dark Goblin. I could even... 3-star Dark Goblin. Why not, bro? Send it. Boom. Now he is rocking the Miner, so let's see if that dissipates what he's rocking on it. No dissipates. That stun's going to kill the Miner, or at least keep him trapped in the corner, and now the Dark Goblin can turn around and take care of business. Swordsman still has full health. He'll take care of the back line, and I'm telling you guys, bro, just, oh my goodness, bro. Like, when you line them up in the back like that, that's going to be a pretty quick 3-1 win. Like I said, we just start to win to the late game. And now we go up against a Monk, so, oof. Oof. The reason why I'm saying oof is he silences right off the spawn, so it could be dangerous, you know. If he gets these proper silences, it means that my Wavemaster won't flick. He might even just be dead off rip. What is just happening? Oh, wait, what just happened to my what just happened to my Wavemaster? The dude was just standing in one place wagging his tail like a Magikarp, bro. That's crazy, but yeah, whatever. Round 1's down. I'm sort of looking to get my Elixir or my Gizmo. Rocket. I think a Rocket's the play here against that. A lot of tanks, or a lot of beefy cards in that deck. So if we get the Rocket off, it can do some crazy damage. I think that's valuable. I don't know if I look for that this early though. Low key. Low key. Let's look at... Oh no! Goodbye, Rocket. We're going down 0-2. So Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s coming to the back here. That's what we're expecting. Good stuns from the Swordsman. Not good enough though. Wow. I knew I was worried, but dang. Okay, so that Mini P.E.K.K.A., how do we take care of that? And it has the Dissipate. We have the Giant Skeleton, so I'm not worried. Into the late game, we get the Giant Skeleton down in the front, which is huge, right? And then we can really focus on this Mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm not sending anything to the back. I could still send over bro right here if I want to. Might not be a bad play. And we need damage, so I'm going to go for the infinite range. This is actually a pretty good setup. Monk takes care of the giant skeleton, gets slowed. The rocket goes off, or it just tanks for us, one of the two. But either way, the Dark Goblin, whoa! Either way, the Dark Goblin will find value. So it's funny because by the mini P.E.K.K.A dissipating, it actually keeps my guys in the back, which is exactly what I want. So he'll have to figure out a different way to attack us now. Winning that round is crucial. Now for the front line, I almost want to like build the stun up for the giant skeleton. It might not be a bad play. So we'll go with you sniping an extra target. And I'm gonna build his HP, and we're gonna go for it to increase the stun duration. Just in case he gets shredded really fast. Normally I would go for that on the Musketeer, get her upgrades up, but I just don't know. I don't know if I like that. You know what I mean? He is rocking the, my goodness. There it is. Rocket. It's going to kill everybody in the back there. Wavemaster goes all the way back for the Magic Archer. So I have to place my Giant Skeleton at an angle because otherwise that was close. I wasn't expecting him to play that mini. If I place him at an angle, this way he can't attack for free. So here we'll go with... We'll get him buffed up. I probably shouldn't have went with that. Yeah, I messed up. We'll go with the stun. Oof, I feel like I messed up. I don't have what I want. I needed a 2-star Dark Goblin. But there's no way to do that now. So we just have to send it. It's still not horrible, but a 2-star Dark Goblin would have been better, and just keeping my 2-star Swordsman. And you have that mini. Nice. Either way, though, the Swordsman is going to be able to 1v1 that mini P.E.K.K.A no problem. And we're going to get a stun off here on the mini P.E.K.K.A as well. So we should be able to get that rocket off regardless. Right onto that golden giant, which is huge. He was getting all the HP. And now my backline, the Dark Goblin's free to just go crazy and do the damage. He out damages that Magic Archer, and the reverse sweep is on. Ladies and gentlemen, we win round 5, bro. Ooh, it wasn't the perfect round, but we got the job done.